So this video is going to be a little more advanced, not for everyone, but I'll do my best to explain it in a very simplified way so that it clicks for you, okay? So you're already, as you watch this video, you're already on your highest timeline. You're already on your highest journey. But that can be very difficult to believe because life isn't going the way you want it to. You want more, you want a family. Maybe you're comparing yourself to all your friends who are getting engaged and having children. Maybe you're seeing people have successful businesses and you're not there yet. So you tell yourself in your mind, I'm not where I need to be, but you are where you need to be because it's where you are. Okay? So don't think of it as you need to do more. Think of it as you need to undo. You're undoing the part of you that is constantly judging you for not being where you need to be. You are where you need to be. This is why you're here, is so that you can release the judgment that you have toward yourself. Now, we've all been heavily conditioned to be under the influence of the thoughts that we receive. So you have a thought that makes you doubt yourself. You have a thought that makes you question yourself and your decisions. You believe that thought and then you do something about it. Now you're on the wrong path. Now you're no longer on the highest timeline. You've allowed a thought to enter your mind. You've clicked on that browser and now you're in a relationship that's toxic because you didn't take your time. Now you've launched a business that's going to fail because you were impulsive, right? So you thought you were on a lower timeline because you thought there was something wrong with you. You receive a thought that makes you feel like you can get on a higher timeline. So you click on that thought, you click on that browser, and you open up a whole new situation that's at the same level as this lower timeline because you took the bait. Is this making sense? So your job is to not take the bait. Your job is to recognize that you are not your thoughts. Your job is to become aware that there's a bombardment of thoughts happening trying to influence you into thinking that you're not already on the highest timeline, when in actuality you are. So you have to undo. I'm releasing my judgment. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm not going to compare myself to my friends. I'm not going to think that I'm doing it wrongly. I'm going to trust that I'm exactly where I need to be and that I've been specifically placed here so that I can release the judgment as it corresponds to that thought. The thought is trying to influence you into thinking that you're not where you need to be. You're believing that thought to be true, and then you jump into a relationship or jump into a situation that was never for you to begin with because you wanted to do rather than to undo. So when you undo, it's another way of saying you have to strengthen your core. I'm aware that this thought is coming in, but this thought is just a telemarketer trying to pitch me something. That's what I call my thoughts. They're telemarketers. Not interested, right? These thoughts are coming in. I'm aware that it's just trying to pitch me an idea, but that idea has nothing to do with what's happening now. So what is the lesson for me? I need to strengthen where I am now. I need to further cement myself into the ground. I need to plant myself. I strengthen my core. That's the idea. So you're already on this highest timeline, and as you strengthen yourself, things just fall away. And they fall away, and they fall away, and they fall away. And all of a sudden, you're in a relationship, and all of a sudden, you have a successful business, and all of a sudden, you have children, and all of a sudden, you have an amazing house, and all of a sudden, you have all this money in the bank account because you were letting go of who you're not. You were letting go of the external influences. And by letting go of the external influences, you became steadfast in who you were, and your destiny unfolded organically. See, most people think that their destiny isn't unfolding the way it's supposed to. So they're always looking for a way out, or they're always looking for a solution when there is no problem. There is no problem. You're thinking there's a problem because you're thinking and believing that you're on a lower timeline and that some thought that's really just a telemarketer is going to come to your rescue. It's not. Your job is to civilize your mind. Your job is to discipline your mind. A thought is approaching. Eventually, they won't even dare. Your light is going to be so bright. The thought is approaching. I see it. I see it for what it is. And this is my opportunity to strengthen my core. And that's it. You're already on your highest timeline. I love you, okay?